I'm on my 5 a.m. walk, but I had a fucking nut realization while I was walking, and I gotta tell y'all about it. Oh my gosh, I just realized something crazy. So, I just got finished with my walk. The thing I realized is crazy. Crazy. As I was walking, I was watching one of the Power of I Am's membership live section, like live streams, right? Eric. I don't know why I said it so formal. Maybe that's what was coming through. But the crazy part is there was a woman in there who said, I finally freed myself from the guilt, like the guilt and shame, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but essentially the emotions that come with believing in yourself and thinking that that goes against God. Eric then said in the same live, yeah, the same Bible that people follow heart through and through and swear upon and swear by tells you that you are literally God. And this cracked me up. I dropped my phone, I instantly went out the video and had the strongest aha moment I've ever had among this 8 years of my journey. Now again, I had my tower moment. My story's on my channel. I've had psychic abilities. I've predicted the future. I predicted events that happen to people. I knew things about people before I even knew them. So I've been in this game for a long time. But when it came for manifestation itself, that's not what I really started to understand first. So I started to understand my visions and things like that first. And that's why on the tail end, I'm over here really understanding my energy. But the thing what's funny about it is it's all coming full circle anyways. I'm realizing the version of myself from the beginning was fine, because it doesn't matter what you do, it's who you recognize yourself to be. We'll get there in a second. But why this aha moment hit so hard is technically what I just said. But as I was walking, I realized every single thing that I've heard from every liberated being I've come across is that, again, I give him shout outs all the time, but I'm just going to say the words now. The human mind is not going to sound like the divine mind. It is your perception that's going to take you higher. It is the way you see being and yourself and love that is going to bring you home. So what cracks me up about this is as I was on my walk, I had filmed videos today where I was literally dude, when I'm just being myself and being authentically me, my videos go crazy. Now, it's not the authenticity part, but it's literally when I let go, put the title of the video as something random, it gets the most amount of views out of everything I do. And I realized, because it's already natural to me to have the work ethic for something I like to do and I'm passionate about, where I can post 5-6 videos across every single platform all day long if I really wanted to. But the thing is who am I proving that to? Is it me? I already know this to be me. And when you already know yourself to be something, you're not efforting to be more of that. You're being chill. You're just being you, right? So what cracked me up is it just hit me like this, boom, on my walk, and I was like, I get it. I'm already there. And I was messing myself, well, I don't want to say messing myself up. Let's say hiccup. If I had a whiteboard or something, I could kind of draw you a diagram, not a Venn diagram, but a diagram of how this essentially works. But I'll explain it to the best of my abilities. Your actions really don't matter. It's really the intention behind them. And it's funny because I used to say that all the time without knowing what I was really saying. And that's in one of the quotes, and mind you, I thought about this an hour ago. I did a whole bunch of cleaning and then I came back to this video. So this shows you how on my mind that it just stuck, and it came back when I was ready to recall it. But when I read the 4 Agreements, there was a specific quote in that book, and it was, be impeccable with your word. And I realized, holy smokes, everything you say is of consciousness, is of the divine. Now, yes, maybe this is a no-brainer for some, but a lot of people would be like, oh, well, no, duh, affirming is just speaking, or no, because they would really get it, or they would stop asking questions. And I was like, bro, it's every word you speak. It's every word you speak, inside and outside. But the external really doesn't matter, because if you're speaking well intentionally inside, you'll have the effect. So as I was walking, it was almost like everything was landed on top of me in a subtle way. It was like the knowledge, the immediate understanding of, because in my videos, the videos that I filmed today around like, what was it, like 4, 5-ish a.m., I said in the videos, dude, what am I doing? Like, I'm like going against the algorithm, and I already know the algorithm is me. Well, when I was on my walk and I had the aha moment, it was like I was gifted all the knowledge. It was like, no shit, it's been you the whole time. And I was like, oh shit. I was really putting these restrictions on myself because I was having conversations and discussions with myself on how other people would react to the information that I was sharing. When literally I've been proven time and time again that reality is you pushed out, and you're going to attract what is meant for you as long as you stay in self. And it's not going to make sense to the human mind, because the human mind, though there are useful tools inside of it like morality and things like that, and you can be moral while you're doing this, but the inside there really is no morality. Like, you are a god internally. So then that means return to who you are no matter what. So on the walk, I realized, oh shoot, I didn't mess up what I said in the videos. It doesn't matter what I'm saying in the video. And then my mind started showing me all the different videos of, you know, people who don't use thumbnails, who don't care, who seem like they just wake up out of bed, shoot a 3-minute video, and the thing goes viral. It's because of their self-concept. And even if they're unaware of it, they, you know, sometimes I'll even hear these people talk to, like, you know, they'll be brought on for a podcast or something like that, and they'll literally say that I think I can make any video go viral. And I realize that unconsciously, some of them consciously, you don't know really who to tell. It's hard to discern sometimes on the internet, but you can tell that their self-concept is on almost an untouchable state. And then I realized the craziest amount of success I've had when it comes to being me, even on my main channel, was literally, I was just telling myself, like, you know, it was crazy. People would reflect, quote me on my main channel, everything. But a couple videos I realized is I was literally just following the state of having fun within myself and doing videos that I thought would be fun. And they are some of my most successful videos. Literally post it and then the views climb 30,000 this. And I was like, wow, really? And even one of my trailer reactions, and I was like, I was just reacting to a gameplay trailer. Why did this get like 30,000 views? And then I realized, because I wasn't thinking about anything. I was just being me, and my self-concept was, I definitely could do this and be the best at it. And it's funny because I'm not in competition with anyone. It's me. I could be the best at it in terms of my own timelines. So that's where I'm starting to realize, holy shit, it's all an internal game. It's literally all an internal game. That's why the divine mind does not make sense to the human mind or the human ego, and it starts tripping up trying to logically think things, because logic helps you operate through the world naturally in like your normal rigid structure of a society. But to get back to God, to get back to self, to get back to the one, what did Neo have to do? What did all these liberated beings have to do? They had to become their own light. They had to become the light. So these are all things I've realized years ago, but I'm really starting to understand the embody of it now, because every moment is a new moment. You switch, it's funny because some people look for a sign or a feeling of what it's going to be like, and I can tell you it's a switch. Like, it's a switch is flipped. The moment you see it, you're like, it's like everything goes like this. Like, it's like doors just wind blowing in, and you're there. And I'm like, holy shit, it's so subtle. And that's why people have such a hard time, and they shift so back and forth. You know, they react to the 3D. Oh, this person's doing this to me. This is happening. Da 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 da. But then for someone that, you know, rose their vibration, whatever, you get to a point where you're like, oh, my mind is pretty blank, but stuff still seems to not be coming. That's the next level of your trap. The human ego mind is attaching to the 3D. It's like nothing's going on, nothing's going on. When to the infinite, everything is happening. Again, think about trees growing, you know, like nature having its cycle, just things operating with you not around you, even hearing cars move. The world is always moving, movement, it's always moving. So that's the real trap of the ego. You become Zen, which is, a lot of people think that's the goal. You're Zen, peaceful, thinking about clear of mind. But the thing is in the stillness, there is the movement. So the moment my aha moment happened, it felt like everything was washed out, and I was like, oh shit, it's literally been us the whole time. This is our game. And I got that. But man, when it hit outside, I was like, because I was getting in my head before this and like going like, dude, I already know it's authenticity and just being myself. Why would I post these videos? It's like I'm saying the same thing. It's like, man. And then I stopped myself and I was like, no, but I know I create, doing my normal things, flipping it. I'm like, no, but I know I create good content. It doesn't matter. I just be yapping. And after that, though, I came to the conclusion, I'm just going to upload the videos. It doesn't matter. But then afterwards, I heard that part in the video, and it made sense of everything I heard over the last few years of it's you. And you're literally, I've heard multiple people say it by this point in time, even before I knew who Tone was, which was the one that where I really take the quote from, or to quote him, where it's like, the divine mind or your God mind is not going to sound like your uncle. It's not going to sound like your aunt. It's not going to sound like you, because he said you're going to shift. You can be in the same area with 5 different people and all have different perceptions, because when you shift, you're not taking them with you. You're shifting internally, so you could be in a completely different dimension with the people around you. And years before him, there was another dude, I always say, reference him as my mentor, even though he can consider himself a mentor in my videos a lot, where he said it too. The divine mind, he said, you notice when someone is really channeling divine knowledge or being in the end, there's a magnetism to them where everyone's coming. They question it, they this, they that. But then it's like after all of that falling apart in their life, like what people coin the term, the tower moment, or dark nights of the soul, everything just becomes normal again. It's like, and I noticed that, it's like you have this crazy moment, everyone's calling you crazy, they think you're out of your mind, then all of a sudden reality has a way of neutralizing, and then the people that thought you were crazy just think you're a little odd. Some of them start even believing in it, some of them just start shifting their whole life and being like, wow, after I seen it work for you, I started doing it. I seen this happen with my own mother. I just went in on my own self-concept and put all my energy back into me, and then she started fucking getting into some small levels of, like, I'll say spirituality over like consciousness as a whole. And then I realized, holy shit, it's us. We're the world. We are really the world. So it does not matter what you do, say, be. It's literally who you're being internally. Matters what you say internally, not externally. So I can sit here on video and be like, man, you know, I just twerk for the hell of it. I don't. But you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you can have all the reactions that everyone around you be like, huh? What? Oh, you know what? I twerk too. Or just say stuff, right? But then you internally, you're like, yeah, I know I don't twerk. I'm just joshing. I'm messing around. And your internal truth is the thing that manifests. And you'll start to see people be like, he's always joking around or blah, 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 because it's a reflection of your internal state. And now I really get why people who lie don't get the reality that they want, because internally, and this is again taken from Eric, they know they're full of shit. So I get it. And that's why it doesn't matter what the external world tries to label you as or whatever, it does not matter, because if you're a God within, it's like water under the bridge for absolutely anything. And again, that doesn't mean you have to take anything. It just means operating from the right mode of consciousness. So it's like, if you're going to defend yourself, hopefully you're defending yourself as a God. If you are going to, judge or criticize or in a certain way, just know that energy is a mirror. So judge and criticize as your God self. Know that that could come right back to you. You know, the whole it like gives quotes different meanings. Now you point a finger and there's two pointing back. It's like, just know, you know. But again, now it makes you understand like the etymology of words way differently, bro. It's insane. Because now I'm thinking it's just so, oh, like now I can say and do things and understand that it doesn't matter. What I know internally is like the truth, the actual truth that manifests. So that's why even when it comes down to the smallest thing of explaining yourself, it doesn't matter. Now I see why you don't have to explain yourself. It's like, you know how you are and who you are. See, now I get why people pleasers struggle with this. This video is going long because I want to break it up and, you know, dividend it out or whatever. I want to divide it and put it into shorts. But man, this is nuts, bro. It's really been us the whole time. Like, it's just you. Like, this is fucking crazy, bro. It's such a crazy realization because my mind is like, it feels like a fucking infinite ocean of like information right now, like a wellspring of everything that was like hidden under layers and layers and layers of dirt. Like it's just like a vault that got fucking, like right now what I'm picturing is this fucking big ass like dirt mound, or not dirt mound because that's up, but like a dirt field in my backyard, me standing in this golden light coming from the thing. This is what I'm visualizing right now in my head. The images are coming to me, and it's like this big ass crane just with like three long, like, I don't know, diamond encrusted fucking reinforcements are pulling this safe from the ground right in front of me, and I'm just seeing this glowing light, and then it opens up and it's me, big ass smile, like with a Buddha aura, being like, hey, duh, like, here we are. It was that simple. And I'm realizing it doesn't matter the video you posted, I'll say it for me, but all of what I'm saying is the same for you if you resonate with the message. But doesn't matter the video I post, doesn't matter the career I take, doesn't matter whatever. It matters the internal story I'm telling, because your imagination is God. So if I'm in my true place doing what I love to do, I could take any single job between there. It doesn't matter, because, you know, the whole, what is it? It's in the Bible. I didn't read it, but I always hear Eric say it, and I get it. I've read it like once, and it cracked me up after I had an awakening. But it's literally, his ways are not of my ways, or our ways are not, or whatever. Is like, you won't understand the how. The how is not up to you. It's just, you are supposed to be in the end. So you claim it, it's done. So whatever comes in between there, you just operate from the highest state of mind. And that's why I think out of nowhere, I was just like, oh, I can just upload my videos. Like, what am I hiding from? If I'm the person who's building this brand to educate and entertain people, upload the videos. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, it doesn't matter. You're good. I can even probably upload these shorts in random order, and it doesn't even matter. Why go in order? You know, you see clips out of order, who cares? Because it doesn't matter. As long as I'm operating from the one who knows every move I make is the right move, and every decision I make is the right move, and everything I do is the right move, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, look at, I'm wearing this and all this, and usually I'll let my locks out and everything, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, like, there's no way you have to present yourself or anything like that. It's up to you. You're the decider, the doer, and the beer. That's it. It's just literally it. That's a bar. But literally, I'm gonna cut this up in the clips and I'm just gonna upload them, because who cares? It's you. You're the one that is making the result. If you then suddenly believe, like, let's just use myself as the example. But if you say I was going to cut up this video, and right before I was going to upload it, I was like, oh man, I think these are gonna do terrible. Like, maybe I should edit them down. Maybe I'm worried about the rambling too much and da-da-da. Then if I stay focused on that, and I feel yucky even saying that shit, but if I say that and then sit on it and believe it, it'll become the reality when I post them. They will reflect it. Maybe someone will post it or say, and actually this is fun because I have an example that I love to refer back to with this channel, because this channel is like the experiment. Someone did end up commenting on like an angel number video I did that I was rambling and it was hard to understand or something, right? I literally laughed at it and said, okay, it might just not be for you. And literally after I did that, a woman commented right under that comment and said, really? Because to me, he makes perfect sense. And I was just, and I think she even said something about like, it might not just be for you then, just like, you gotta go somewhere else. And then proceeded to ask me about karma. Shout out to that woman. But it's funny because all I'm saying shout out to is another version of me. Because if I was speaking to me, I would understand the things I'm saying. And it's funny because I've gotten DMs from you guys also, you know, saying like something I'm saying is just resonating and hitting. So it's like, bro, what am I doing getting caught up over the process? I already have it figured out. What am I doing? It's like I'm using my own God power to limit myself when I just start getting it. It's like, oh, it clicked. Not today. Now we're gonna go backwards. And it's like, I've just been doing that shit to myself. I'm so glad I done it. I have some stuff to run around and do, so I have to take a quick shower and be out the door. But so fucking funny. It's so fucking easy. This shit is so simple. And it was just not clicking before, bro. It was clicking because obviously if you're someone having visions and shit in reality like me and predicting things to happen to people and even predicting deaths, you can't ignore that side of yourself. You're like, but if your human mind really isn't ready to accept that, it can clash. As Neville Goddard says, it's the double-minded man. So I was really like this. Human self, divine self. No, we must fear things and be scared. And then this, you're a god, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, bro, they're like this. It's like, but you predicted this event to happen. Like, why are you still doubting? Then this one is like, because there must just be some process. And it's like, we're already living the process, motherfucker. I made you look in the mirror and shown you were God. I shown you dreams of fucking, dude. I've had a dream where literally I was covered, gilded in green in some sort of like astral projection because I was fully lucid during this. And I had this green glow and this loud ass thundering voice in the sky was like, remember who you are. And I woke up sweating and the light flashed and I was like all green and woke up like that. And that's how I know, holy shit, we're connected to something bigger in consciousness. We're much bigger than this whole shit makes us out to be. And I get why they have to do the things to us that they do in the world to try to keep your frequency under wraps. So yeah, I think that's it for me before this video becomes way too long. But yeah, all right, I'm out. Thank you guys. I'm gonna cut this all up and I'm gonna have like 1,000 shorts pretty much. All right, holy shit. Oh man.